Hello students, welcome back to my channel Emerging School of Economics and Commerce. In the last video, I have taught you about law of variable proportion in the short run. But in this video, I will teach you about law of return to scale. So students, let's start. There are two laws of production, law of variable proportion and law of return to scale. Law of variable proportion relates to the study of input-output relationship in the short run, with one variable input while other inputs are held constant. Law of return to scale relates to the study of input-output relationship in the long run, assuming all inputs to be variable. The law of return to scale is explained by Isaac-Kuhn curves techniques and production function techniques. What is law of production function? Long run refer to that time in the future when all inputs are variable inputs. In the long run, both capital and labor are included. Output can be varied by changing the level of both labor and capital, and the long run production function is expressed as: during the short period, some factors of production are relatively scarce. Therefore, the proportion of the factors may be changed, but not their scale. But in the long run, all factors are variable. Therefore, the scale of production can be changed in the long run. Returns to scale is a factor that is studied in the long run. Return to scale show the responsiveness of total product when all the inputs are increased proportionately. When all inputs are changed in the same proportion or scale of production is changed, the total product may respond in three possible ways: increasing return to scale, constant return to scale, and diminishing return to scale. When we discuss about increasing return to scale, proportionate increase in all factors of production result in a more than proportionate increase in output. Increasing return to scale is said to be when output is greater than input. L is called the labor and K is the capital. The law of increasing return to scale operates when the percentage increase in the total product is more than percentage increases in all the factor input employed in the same proportion. Many economies set in an increase in return is more than increase in factors. For example, 10% increase in labor and capital causes 20% increase in total output. Similarly, 20% increase in labor and capital causes 45% increase in total product. Then when we discuss about constant return to scale, law of constant return to scale operates when a given percentage increase in the factor inputs is the same proportion causes equal percentage increase in total output. It means that output is equal to input. Economies of scales are counterbalanced by diseconomies of scale. When we discuss about diminishing return to scale, the term diminishing, decreasing return to scale, where output increases in a small proportion than the increase in all inputs. Output is less than input. The law of diminishing return operation at three stages. At the first stage, the total product, marginal product, average product increases at an increasing rate. This stage continues up to the point where average product is equal to marginal product. At the second stage, the total product continues to increase but at a diminishing rate. As the MP, marginal product, at this stage start falling, the AP, average product, also declines. This stage ends where total product become maximum and MP become zero. Average product is the product for one unit of labor arrived by dividing the total product by number of workers. Marginal product is the additional product resulting from additional labor, calculated by dividing the change in total product by the change in the number of workers. From the table, we can see that the total output increases at an increasing rate till the employment of the fourth workers. Any additional labor employed beyond the fourth labor clearly faces the operation of law of diminishing return. Where should rational firm produce? In stage 1, MP is above AP implies an increase in input increases output in greater proportion. The firm is not making the best possible use of the fixed factor. So the firm has an incentive to increase input until it crosses over to stage 1. Stage 3, MP is negative implies contribution of additional labor is negative, so the total product decreases. In this case, it will be unwise to imply an additional labor. In the table, we can see that when we apply number of labors and increase in capital, TP increases and also MP also increases. It shows that increase in return to scale. In the same way, by increasing the unit of labor and increasing the capital, TP also increases, but MP become constant and same. It shows that the constant return to scale. After applying the 12 unit of labor, TP also increases, but MP fall. It shows the diminishing return to scale. So it means that when we apply the more labor and capital, MP falls and become negative. So student, we come to the result that input 10% increases, output 50% increases. It shows the increase in return to scale. When input 10% increases and output 10% increases, it shows the constant return to scale, and it also called linear homogeneous production function. When input 10% increases and output 5% increases, it shows the decrease in return to scale. Constant return to scale is also called linear homogeneous production function. A linear homogeneous production function, if labor and capital increase 10%, then output increase the same 10%. That shows in the graph. Dear student, you make very clearly understand the long run production function and short run production function and differences between law of variable proportion and law of return to scale. Dear student, hopefully you understand about short run and long run production function very clearly. Dear student, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Keep watching my channel. Till then, bye.